Hi everyone. Basically, I'm sure you guys are all familiar with CAPTCHAs. Basically, they're those fuzzy, blurry letters and numbers you might have seen. When you go onto a website, mail, your email, things like that. There's also another thing you guys might have seen when you log into your bank account online. It's basically we call it dual authentication. That's one version of it. You type in your password 3 times, it fails, you have to call them up. And then another version of it is basically you might get a text message on your phone and then shoot in the numbers in there. Basically what I'm going to present is the future of the internet. This is, I'm with a company called BioChronometrics. And what we do is we stop fraud, eliminate bots, and authenticate users according to their behavior. Basically that means no more passwords, no more CAPTCHAs, no more false user clicks, views, things like that. This is passive authentication. This is basically the future of the internet where humans interact with humans. The technology is called BioChronometrics. It's pretty new. Basically, it distinguishes bots from humans, bots from other various bots, good ones or bad ones, and also humans from other humans. So basically, one part of it, we stop fraud. One area is that technology is going to be going into is bank fraud, identity theft, click fraud, hacking in logins, and data mining, scraping proprietary data such as New York Times, pretty much every single newspaper that's out there. So this is basically what we call human recognition technology. From 2012, 2013, basically the internet got taken over by robots. That was the first year where there were more robots on the internet than humans. Most tools use passwords. Basically, you can crack passwords roughly in 1 second with some of the various different programs that are out there. That's why you see so much data breaches recently, such as maybe about 2 weeks ago, Home Depot got hacked. A couple million user identities got hacked too. A couple medical hospitals actually got hacked last week. And basically, what we created is something where it's called human recognition technology. It's very new. It's basically BioChronometrics. It's based off of a user's the way they type, click, or text on any device in the world. We call that specific signature eDNA. It's pretty safe, secure, it's always on. It's passive to the user. You're not going to be typing in something, putting your fingerprint on your phone, having something on your wrist to measure your heart rate. We actually eliminated all those technologies already. That's more of dual authentication. The business revenue cycle is we make money every time we do a verification. Basically, those analytics get passed on to the client. There are some very highly advanced analytics that we do carry with these verifications. The client, depending on what the client is, it could be used for various different uses for them. That's basically our revenue model. Who's this for? Basically, pretty large banks, broker-dealers, online broker-dealers, e-commerce, eBay, Amazon, B2B type of platforms that need to authenticate the user, stop fraud. And another area, digital advertising. There was Social Media Week this past week. A lot of those type of advertisers that are highly digital, these are ways to eliminate robots or fraudulent clicks or CPMs. And then on the lower level, mom and pop type of websites, either say for example like WordPress, it helps them not get hacked with their sites and also help their user experience too without dealing with CAPTCHAs. Basically, bots are bigger than most people really think. That's what we call CAPTCHAs, those little squiggly things that you probably typed in a bunch of times and then get frustrated when it doesn't work. But there's actually software out there too to eliminate CAPTCHAs, and it's called death captions. Those are usually for robot spammers, where they want to drop comments or links onto your site. So captions are pretty annoying. You know, it does ruin a user's experience. A lot of users will actually just leave a site just because it might be too hard to read, or it's too blurry, or it might be too small. So there is some problems with elderly people. Maybe if they don't see very good, there is some problems, and they have the volume music type of captchas where it plays something. Well, that's going to be hard for deaf people too. So there are some issues with blind, deaf, and elderly people with vision problems. But we actually have a solution for that too. We call it No More Captchas. So that's our little unhappy robot that we have. This actually eliminates the robots at the user login on a WordPress site. We'll actually be having a Joomla and a Drupal plugin for this too. And there's also some other areas for Contact Form 7, where it eliminates some of the spam coming in from the contact forms. And who's this for? Basically, e-commerce sites that want to verify who their users are. A lot of sites will have captchas all over the place. And that's pretty much it. Any questions?